If you guys couldn't already tell from the thumbnail, it's a bad day to be a car enthusiast when something like this happens. Guys, to be honest, I really debated whether or not I even wanted to film this video because it just straight up makes me sad, you know, being this involved in cars and to have something like this happen. I guess that's just life, right? So I guess the point of this video is I'm just going to walk you through what's damaged and what I need to replace and how I'm going to go about the restoration of fixing my truck. It's not that severe, but let me just run you through it. Before I run you guys through the damage of my truck, I just wanted to state that if you couldn't already tell, I started working on it already and I took off most of the parts, which I'll show you guys everything. I'm back in college now and it's really hard for me to work on my truck while I'm at school because I don't even come home on a lot of the weekends either. But let me just run you guys through it and I'll show you everything that needs to be done. My work buddy, right, Cranges? My mom's a big fan of Impractical Jokers, and she really liked that episode, so she named him Cranges. But my brother and his friends named him Dookie. Why? I don't know. So I'm just going to run you from front to back, what's wrong, where all the damage occurred. There's only front end collision damage. First off, the steel bumper, the big dent right there. I already have that ordered. I also actually have it. So, new steel front bumper. Front plastic front fascia. The fog lights on each side go. I had little grills in there. This was actually already damaged and I had one. I just never put it on. It was cracked right here, not up here. It was cracked right here and right here. The guy I bought it from hit a deer and he just never replaced it, so I bought one and was gonna fix it, but now I really have to because you can tell it's really busted. So I have both of those parts already. Need new grill. I'm gonna fix the grill inserts. These are fine. I'm just gonna straighten those out and repaint them. I also have the new grill. It's just a plastic piece. It was cracked here already, but hitting that pole made it a lot worse. So I need a new grill. And moving on to the fun stuff, before I pop the hood, it's a fiberglass aftermarket hood. Looked up the cost of this exact hood. $800. And as you can imagine, I'm not paying for that because it's only cracked right here. There's a little bit of damage right here. I'll just cut that out and refiberglass it. I had this bungee cord on here to keep it from popping up during the wind since I undid the latch. It's also cracked a little bit right there. Not much, just I can fix that easily. This is the AC condenser. That's fine. It's damaged, but it's not leaking. We already tested the lines and it's still holding the AC, so that's okay, thankfully, because that's a really expensive part. The fan clutch, this needs replaced because these little fins broke off right here and that'll throw it out of whack, and if you can tell when I spin it, it wobbles a lot, so I need a new fan clutch. Most expensive part probably was I need a new radiator, which I'm gonna be ordering that here soon. I think this is the transmission cooler. This is okay. It's just bent a little bit. I might be able to straighten that, but it didn't leak at all, so that part's still okay. The radiator support bar is dented in. It was dented a little bit, but as you can tell, hitting that pole really messed that up. Because this is a straight on down view of it, and it's supposed to be, you know, straight horizontally. So I guess we'll just maybe hook a chain to that, or get a puller and you can just pull that out so it's, you know, straight again. I guess we got a new captain of the ship right there. So I'm gonna walk you around to the back of the truck and I'll show you a few more of the parts that I already took off that need to be fixed. I already have my tailgate down. So this is the electric fan that goes on the radiator. Little wire popped out right here. This can be fixed. The whole plastic mechanism isn't broke at all. So you can just take these 3 bolts off of the motor and just resolder that part back on, and this part should be able to be saved. This is the top of the radiator support where the hood latch goes, and the whole hood comes down and closes on top of this. It's dented a little bit right here. This can be fixed. It shouldn't be that hard. Just hammer it down and then pop out that dent with either a slide hammer, or maybe we can access it from the back with this hole and just kind of push out the dent. This is just the support bar for the radiator and this fan right here. This is the underneath of the hood bracket. It like just keeps it supported. It's bent a little bit, not too much, so this can be easily straightened out. This is the fill bottle for the windshield fluid in the radiator. This part's okay, but it took up a bunch of space underneath the hood, so I actually I'm going to be putting this back on when I fix the truck. But in a future video, I might end up taking that off and do a little mod where I delete that out, because it looks a lot better underneath the hood without that big bulky plastic piece under there. So you can see the radiator a lot better, and I'll just relocate the windshield washer reservoir to fill that up. I saw a video on YouTube of somebody that did that and it looked really cool, so I was thinking about doing it myself. It's a nice little mod. And finally, this is just the bottom support piece underneath the fan. I'll probably have to order one of these in because it's cracked pretty badly. There's a big crack right there. This is the new plastic front bumper. Like I said, I already had that ordered in. That was a Christmas gift one year. And if you guys couldn't tell, I haven't touched this truck in a while. And all these nasty leaves on here. But the paint's also really, you know, that needs some work. I hate letting it get like this. It hasn't looked like this. It might have never looked like this. I don't think my truck has ever been this dirty. Even though I keep it outside, I try to keep it as clean as possible. And with me being in school and, you know, the accident, it's not that I gave up on it. I don't have time, and it's a big commitment to make right now, especially with school, because school takes up so much time. But it'll be fixed here soon. Just gotta wait on it. Speaking of my brother, look who decided to show up.
Howdy.
You know what this video was about?
What's that?
I was talking about how I got a little damage there.
Maybe a hair bit more than a little.
It's not funny.
Could have all been prevented.
How? I couldn't. There's
a real bumper.
What are you talking about? A real bumper? You think a big move bumper would look good on this little truck?
It would have prevented it.
It would have still gotten dented.
You can always repaint it. It wouldn't have got dented. You hit a deer 65 mile an hour with that puppy. Nah. Yeah.
You know what he's probably looking at?
What's that?
This dead tree right here.
Firewood.
It might be firewood, but I don't need this tree falling on that truck. What do you think of that?
Cut it down.
You want to help me?
Yeah. 24 karat gold. Brakes for a bicycle. Yeah, the whole deal.
24 karat gold?
24 karat gold.
Why are they out here?
I don't know. Just came out from the dirt.
You know, this was a mining town.
Something else down in here. Hot dog.
Is that silver?
That's silver. We got some gold. Now we just need some diamonds.
Yeah, I was showing them all the parts that I needed to fix this, including re-fiberglassing this hood.
You ain't buying a new one?
No, it's $800.
Buy a new one.
I don't have the money to buy a new one.
What a real hood scoop.
Those are real hood scoops. You don't have one on yours.
Fellow diesel.
They didn't hear that. Your truck doesn't even have a hood scoop.
All right.
You gonna talk about sticker or not?
No!
Hey, the cat's playing with your silver.
Get off there!
He's gonna take your silver.
It just broke.
I thought this was a Dakota video.
And nobody watching this junk.
It's gonna get a couple hundred views. It might not get as many as his diesel videos. He keeps bragging about that because he thinks his truck's better than mine because the diesel videos got more views. I also haven't done a Dakota video, so there's nothing to compare it to.
8 months ago, 59 views.
How long do you think it's gonna take me to edit this video?
5 months.
5 months. Hey, what about a new club decal?
Probably be a good investment.
He keeps walking this way because he wants me to lead me to the diesel up there. It ain't a real truck. What about that nice bike right there?
Brand new, off the lot, Honda. Look at that green, yellow paint. It's sweating horsepower. You know it's fast when it sweats. 350.
Ooh-wee! I bet that's a fast one.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea here for a future video, Nate.
What's that?
Were you even paying attention?
No.
I said I got an idea for a future video here.
What's that?
Don't worry about the cat. I say once we get this Dakota here fixed, we have a little test between the diesel and the Dakota.
Which is?
I think we should do a race in a pool.
A pool.
A pool. Not a highway pool. We chain them up.
All right, I'll put it in neutral, see if you can even pull it that way.
I'll be able to pull it. Hit that like button if you would like to see a competition between the gas Dakota and the diesel Cummins. Ooh. Where the heck is he going? I guess that's just gonna wrap up today's video. I ran you guys through the damage and what I need to do to fix the truck, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that involved. Like I said, I'm just tied with a time constraint because of school and I don't have much time to fix it. Winter is coming, so that plays another factor into the equation because I don't have a shop to fix this. Paint work is also gonna be probably the most expensive out of everything. It's just unfortunate because, you know, as a car enthusiast, this is not something that you want to have happen. It just wrenches your heart, you know. But if there's any time the ending motto that I have in all my videos comes into play, it's this one. Always accelerate and don't look back, because yeah, stuff happens to you, but you just got to keep going. You know, don't let something like this hold you back. I'm not gonna let a little damage hold me back from, fixing my truck up. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and drop a comment if you guys want to see the restoration of this truck. Maybe I'll put together a little series of me fixing it, if that's something you guys would be interested in. I guess I'll just end the video here. And again, always accelerate and don't look back. Catch you guys on the next video.